just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. That's him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
You've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On play action with Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, here's Dart. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Play is made by Matt McWilliams.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. And Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third down now. Here's Darks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that. Good now, ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt in it for the first time. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now Daniels out to play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, Scott. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to go Chased out to his right. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here goes Dart to the air. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check that. Here we go. 60 Vikings.
Iran, it's Krosky Merritt. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
3rd and short, Daniels. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
On 1st down, this is Scatteroo. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff to Tracy. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. It's Scatteroo on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brett. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's hold him on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that. softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Gano for the PAT. No problems on the extra point there. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Catching the ball, running the ball, this guy can hit you for a big play in either fashion. The point of emphasis for the defense is this: if he's on the field, you better have an eye on him at all times.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
On the jump.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
They run, it's cross-key Merritt. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Crackle 80. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Hurt. Go down.
Throwing now, Daniels. This one's caught. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives the credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 box. Hey. Bronco switch. Bronco. Go.
He gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this spot right at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, so they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
COVID-19. Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pockets. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants facing 2nd and 5. Setting in the throw here. Hits his running back. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. it's a bootleg for him. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set. 79. Let's get in, let's get in. Press, 19 right. Left wing, 19. 79 Bronco.
Hyatt going to motion over left. Darks looking at this third and long. He's going deep. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
On the jump.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of third down.
Ready. Hiking 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completes beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80. Check. 19 Lions.
Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Now look. Come on. Hit.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great arc field quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4.
Sack Pascal on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On first and 10, here's Dart. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Man in motion here. On first down, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Dart out of the shotgun. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Dart gonna throw again. And he should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. On play action with Dart. Vacates quickly left side. Connects with the open man downfield. They get 28 out of that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going on first down. It's Dart. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. A massive shot towards the... That finds him deep down the sideline. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
To kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. It's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. We're going.
Play action now with Daniels. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hold the set.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. Rob for the first down he had. No gain on that first down line.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Look.
To throw, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play action now. Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have...
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves them in a good spot. 2nd and inches forthcoming. The 4th-round pick from April's draft. And this will be a Giants first down as they get this up to about the 42.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Dart. They'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw is Daniels. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They go play action. Daniels, flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he will have the Giants 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun, Dart. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. On play action, here's Dart. The pressure gets to him again. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets into dropping for a loss of 4.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Gano's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they got it 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
To the air goes Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here we go. Viking, 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from a yard out. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing his dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Dart. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And we will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Play fake, and here's Dart. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that's going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
19, 18. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Cougar 19. Let go.
Off the play fake, Daniels rolling to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to throw. Daniels eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
This makes the score
a touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Catch made by Slayton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw now, Dart. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll throw again. Dart. Flush to his right. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
And we both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
To throw is Dart. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Dart. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark. Oh, they try lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.